The secret of the old castle. Many years ago, in a small village, there was an old, broken castle on top of a hill. The villagers believed the castle was haunted, and no one ever dared to go near it. But one day, a curious girl named Emma decided to explore it. She loved solving mysteries and wanted to know the truth about the castle. When Emma reached the hill, the wind was cold, and the sky looked dark. She pushed open the heavy wooden doors of the castle. Creak, the sound echoed everywhere. Inside, everything was dusty, and the air smelled old. Suddenly, she heard a soft sound. Help me, help me. Emma froze. Her heart was beating fast, but she slowly followed the sound. It led her to a big hall where there was a giant painting of a king. She noticed something strange. The king in the painting had one eye closed. Emma touched the painting, and suddenly the wall behind it opened like a secret door. Inside was a hidden passage. She entered carefully, her small flashlight in hand. The passage was dark and full of spider webs. After walking for a few minutes, she found a huge locked chest. On the chest, there was a note. Only the pure of heart can open this treasure. Emma slowly tried the golden key she had found earlier in the castle, and it worked. The chest opened, but instead of gold or jewels, there was an old diary inside. The diary belonged to the last king of the castle. It told the story of a hidden treasure buried somewhere under the castle. But there was also a warning. Whoever takes the treasure with greed will be cursed forever. Suddenly, Emma heard footsteps behind her. She turned around and saw a shadowy figure standing in the dark. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice shaking. The figure slowly stepped forward and whispered, "I've been waiting for someone brave. Like you." The talking umbrella. One rainy day, Lily bought a new red umbrella from the market. When she opened it, she heard a tiny voice say, "Finally, fresh air." Lily looked around but saw no one. The voice came again, "Down here." "I'm your umbrella." Lily was shocked. "Umbrellas don't talk," she said. "I'm special," the umbrella replied. "I can keep you dry, but only if you promise to take me on adventures." From that day, wherever Lily went, the umbrella talked, joked, and even sang songs in the rain. People thought Lily was crazy for laughing alone, but only she knew her little secret.
The Mystery of the Locked Room. Tom was a 13-year-old boy who loved solving mysteries. One summer, he went to stay at his grandmother's old house in the countryside. The house was huge, with long dark hallways, creaky stairs, and many old rooms. On his first night, Tom noticed something strange. At the end of the hallway, there was a locked room. "Grandma, what's inside that room?" he asked. His grandmother smiled mysteriously and said, "Oh, that room has been locked for 50 years. No one goes in there." That answer made Tom even more curious. The next morning, Tom searched the house carefully and found an old silver key in a dusty drawer. He wondered if it could open the locked room. Late at night, when everyone was asleep, Tom slowly walked down the hallway. His heart was beating fast. Click, click, creak, the door opened. Inside, the room was dark and full of old furniture, broken paintings, and boxes. Suddenly, Tom heard a faint ticking sound coming from one of the boxes. He carefully opened it and found a small pocket watch. When he touched the watch, something incredible happened. The walls began to glow, and the floor opened, revealing a hidden staircase. Tom went down the stairs and entered a secret basement. There he found old photographs, letters, and a map showing a hidden treasure buried under the house. But there was also a warning written on the wall: "Do not take the treasure until the curse is broken." Suddenly, Tom felt a cold wind and heard a whisper, "Leave, now." He ran back upstairs, locked the room, and hid the key. The next morning, he showed the map to his grandmother. She smiled and said softly, "I was waiting for someone brave enough to find it." And that was the beginning of a new mystery Tom had to solve. The lost key. One day, a boy named Sam was walking home from school when he found a shiny golden key lying on the ground. It looked very old and special. Sam picked it up and wondered, what does this key open? He searched everywhere around, but he couldn't find any lock that matched the key. Then he noticed an abandoned house at the end of the street. People said it was haunted, but Sam was curious. He slowly opened the old gate, walked inside, and saw a small wooden box on the table. There was a tiny lock on it. Sam tried the golden key. And click, the box opened. Inside, there was a note. The real treasure is not gold or money. It's courage. Suddenly, Sam heard a soft whisper behind him. Welcome, brave one. But when he turned around, no one was there.